So today I've decided that I'm going to start doing a little bit more documentation. I'm not very good at taking pictures, taking videos. My life's just passing me by type thing. And I've decided that I'm going to start taking some more videos. Um, it's getting to be the new year. 2020 is almost over. It was a good year for the most part. A lot of people didn't like it. I got to do a lot of things that I haven't been able to do in the past, so I'm really looking forward to 2021. This is new for me. I'm not a video guy. I don't like people looking at me. and but all in all, I think it's going to be a good year. I want to record it. Hopefully other people will enjoy it. I think I'm going to try to put it on YouTube. We'll see how it works out. My wife is in Holbrook with her in-laws, and I'm just at home right now. Got off night shift, and it's cold. It snowed last night. Most of the snow is melted, but it's still cold. I think my dad must have gone to the pasture to feed some cows. I usually wake up and go talk to him during the day, and he's gone. So I got out here to the ranch, and I'm gonna see if I can get this little tractor to start, because once the weather clears up, I want to rip the arena so that I can get a little bit softer ground where I work my horses and where we rope. And hopefully this year we can rope a lot more. My dad got his shoulder worked on last year, and I'm excited. Something that we've kind of done together. I do a lot of stuff with my dad. I'm pretty blessed. I've got 4 other siblings, and I feel like I've always got to spend more time with my dad than anybody else. And so this is just one of those things that I feel grateful for and I enjoy. There are a couple times where we butt heads a little bit about the ideas that we have and what we want to do. Last year, I really worked hard on doing some stuff with my horses and roping, and I didn't spend quite as much time. He spent a lot of time working on the ranch while he let me go and play, and there's a couple of guys from around here that really helped me out with my roping, I feel like, and got to spend a lot of time with some friends and just great time last year, but didn't get a lot done. Hopefully I can get more done around the ranch and get to play a little bit. Hopefully with my dad's shoulder feeling better, I'll get to rope more with him. I think it's going to be a good year. So right now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can get this little tractor started that good friend of my wife's is now good friend of mine. She's getting to where she doesn't do a whole lot with her place, and she had this little tractor, let us borrow it, and I'm going to just see if I can get it started, make sure it still starts, and so that I can do stuff with the arena. So anyway, here we go. So just a little Massey Ferguson little tractor, 205-4. Anyway, we're gonna see if we can get this guy to start. I'm not real familiar with this. I do know that it is a lot different than our other tractors. It's got a glow plug. Just gonna hold it for a while. guessing that it's probably going to take a couple tries. Most diesels don't really like it when it's cold, so yeah, might take a while. Hey! Oh, shoot. I think that's supposed to be.
I definitely should have pushed that in.
And try again.
That is the kill switch. So if I'd have left that out, it probably would have started next time.
Thought maybe we can do it without the glow plugs, but I don't think that's going to work. Like I said, it's pretty cold today. It got pretty cold last night. A lot of moisture in the air. Sometimes it doesn't really like it.
And that wasn't my problem at all.
Gannon. Gonna try to rip some of the hardest spots in the arena. Well, shoot. It might have a seat. Who knows? We'll see. This thing is so small. And like barely fit in here. So I finally got the tractor to start. Stopped for a second because my dad showed up, and he gave me a little belated Christmas present. Got me some spiffy hub covers. Bought a GMC Yukon. I had an addition to my family this year, so we kind of wanted a bigger vehicle. Didn't really want to spend a whole lot of money on it. It's 2005 Yukon, and it only had 2 covers on one side. My dad said, now I can look good coming in going. So there you go. And the Massey Ferguson, just I had the fuel in the wrong position, as I thought. So I don't know if you can see under there, I don't know if you can hear me, but it needs to be pulled out. Push it in, kill it. So yeah, it would have started a lot sooner if I'd have known that. So my dad informed me that he ordered a tire for our backhoe, which is it right here. Dad, what year is this backhoe? Old. We bought it quite a while ago. It was in pretty rough shape. We did a lot of work to it. It's one of those things where you can afford what you can afford, and usually that means that it's a lot more labor for us. But anyway, this tire on this side's not too bad. I think we might have actually changed this one. It came off, but as you can see, we had to do some different lug nuts there on this side. Hasn't come off yet. We think that this came from East Texas and may have been sat in the water in Katrina. There's a pretty good water rust level on it. Anyway, as you can see, tires, it's seen better days for sure. Anyway, we're gonna have to see if we can't figure out how to get this tire off and see if we can reuse the rim. It's in pretty poor shape, so we're hoping that maybe we can get these off without having to drill them out like we did the other side. This side is not quite as bad. This is the stuff we use. We use this out at work, and it works so well that we bought a bunch of it. It works great for the ranch. So these are just the little cans, but anyway, Croyle, good stuff. This can is about gone. My dad's gonna go see if he can't get another can so we can hit it from the backside. When these cans are new, you could actually shoot pretty far. Good stuff. Anyway, but as you can see back behind here, you can see how deeply it's rusted inside there. I mean, it's got some pretty good wear. Anyway, yeah, missing some clips, and buckets definitely seen better days. We've changed some of the seals on them. Some of the seals on the rams we've actually changed, and they're leaking again. So, but it gets a lot of use, and I don't know what we would do if we didn't have this old thing. It works great. Okay, so as you can see, we sprayed down those bolts. I'm calling them bolts because they're not really. It's not like a typical tire. We may have to end up drilling them out because we sprayed them. Got the old breaker bar on there, and it didn't. None of them moved at all. So they're pretty set in there. We'll probably let this soak quite a bit more. But this tire's got to go. I guess called my dad and said that tire will probably be in tomorrow afternoon. So we will have to see if we can't get this tire off. Otherwise, we're going to have to drill out those bolts and do like what we did on the other side and put bolts in all the way through with a nut on the back side to hold it in place, or we will have to maybe even get a new rim. I don't know if the inside of this rim is pretty rusted. We'll probably try a few more things, heating it up, but even putting that socket on there was a little bit, it's so rusted that it's flaking off, and it was hard to get the socket on, even though it is the right size. So we'll have to see. Well, it started snowing, and well, not real hard, but anyway, it started snowing and it's getting cold. I gotta work tonight. I'm gonna go try to get some more sleep. It's always my problem, is getting sleep. But we will probably attempt again tomorrow. Maybe we'll try to heat it up, see if we can't get those bolts off. If not, my dad will probably just haul it over and see if they can't just change it while it's on the backhoe still. And we'll see how it goes.